second note on the lectures of Tal Ben Shahar, Harvard, as aforementioned in note number 1. By the way, you can find that note and many others, about 200 very soon, on various works of positive psychology, listed by the Modern Library among the best 100 Pulitzer Prize winners and others. Notes on chef d'oeuvre, and personal stories. I have also a rare story, another section. You can check that out. And about Tal Ben Shahar, one very important aspect which I'm sure contributed to this popularity. 1 in 5 students in Harvard attended this class, is the fact that he takes so much from various sources, from comedies. In fact, there's a lecture on humor, folk stories, talk shows from Ellen DeGeneres. He has some extracts where, for instance, she jokes on the rush, on this rat race we're always engaged, and at the end of one of these comical comments, she says that, well, if you're left with anything, with just one thing, procrastinate now, because she says, well, I have friends who, hurry, tell me, I'm in a rush, I need to go to yoga class. You're going there to take pressure off, but if you run all the way there and back, there's no point. About how busy we are now, that we used to have a different mechanism for opening windows in cars. Now that's just a button. We used to go out to open a garage door. Now again, that's just a button. We're too busy disorder. We don't even say the whole name of a disease, she says, PTSD, or post-traumatic stress disorder. Well, I'll tell you a disorder, she says. Too busy, TBD, too busy disorder. Funny comments and to the point. He takes from ancient Jewish wisdom, example of the farmer who went to see his rabbi, saying, well, I can't cope, rabbi, anymore. I have many birds, I have horses, pigs, my wife keeps pestering me, and what shall I do? Tell you what, it's not in these words, but I'm just, I hope I'm giving the message. I got the message and I'm giving it back, which, on a side note, reminds me of Fields of Dreams. You build it and they will come. There were also films like that. Paid Forward, with Kevin Spacey and Helen Hunt, is another example from there. Or Dead Boys Society. They mention all these films, and in fact there is also a list somewhere, I have it on the blog, I guess, I think, I'm sure, but I don't know where, with the films which can increase your positive feelings, from Shawshank Redemption to many others. And it has been studied and observed that if you know you're going to see a comedy later in the evening, like I do every night, I have 3 episodes from something, 2.5 Men or something, your happiness level will increase now, knowing you will do that later. So returning to this rabbi, he says, well, put the pig in the house. Oh, rabbi, come on, I came here for something to elevate my pain, to be better. Well, if you want my advice, you do that. If not, go find do something else, find other, better opinion. Okay, and come back in a week. Comes back in a week. How is it? Well, terrible, Rabbi. What can I say? What do you expect? Well, what should I do? It's still worse, in fact. Well, put the horse in the house. What do you mean? With the pig is already. Well, if you want my advice, you know that now. Eh? Puts the horse in the house, comes back, and he's asked to put the chicken and hens inside. Oh, protests and lamentations. But then, after these weeks, the rabbi says, you know what, take the animals out and come back. He takes the animals out, comes back, and how is it? Oh, it's great, Rabbi, it's great. You see, what did I tell you? Something like that. So, I guess the conclusion is that we should compare. If we compare, we should compare downwards. There are people who have worse than the animals in the house in Aleppo, Syria, other places, and then be happy with what you have. In fact, that's one of the first rules, golden rule. Gratitude. Express gratitude every day for 3 things or 3 blessings. Count your blessings, and you will be happier.